we got serious flexibility. So, Drew, we got to shore up that right hip. I know that right hip's messed up too, isn't it?
Yeah, I have had surgery on that hip, yep.
There's that lateral shift. So that's a stability issue, trying to keep that right hip from sliding out. You see how it goes a little bit. Well, we might have to live with that for right now, but one way to fix it is just stand on your right leg with your left toe being your anchor for balance, and then just rotate, trying to anchor, trying to keep that right knee from moving, and keep the right knee inside the frame of the body, and just shorten your backswing. So don't try to over rotate. Keep that hip stable. So that's sort of an exercise. And then we got to tighten up your swing. This is too long. Better lower body action there. That's really good. That's really dynamic there.
Am I too open to the targeted impact too?
Yeah, well that's part of it. You know, you over rotate early in your downswing. See, you want to keep your hips a little bit open. I'm sorry, a little closed. You want to keep your shoulders a little more closed and your hips a little more closed in the transition phase of the swing. And if we could anchor your lower body, you wouldn't be able to go back that far. So that instability in your pelvis is what's creating that long backswing. But we can tighten it up. You're just going to have to work on that drill. You know, just work on turning your upper. See how I'm not moving my hips?
Yeah.
Just practice disassociation.
Yeah. And then the downswing's almost like a lateral bump.
Right.
Lower body.
There's a lateral shift of about 10 inches, but the hips still stay rotated. You don't want to unwind early. So, you know, that's what I wanted to tell you. And
okay.
Here's a good example. You're going to see no lateral shift. Araya June Tarnigan, she's anchored.
Yeah, you can see it, yeah.
Her right knee moves slightly. You can see it just barely right there, but the hips don't move laterally. The right knee does move a little laterally, but the hips don't. Now, as she's finishing the backswing, notice the bump. The hips go forward.
Oh, it's almost as she's finishing the backswing.
Well, yeah, there's what's called co-activation. You've got the arm still going back and the body starting forward.
Okay.
And then, so that anchors what you're missing a little bit of. And then she shifts and then rotates. But anyway, I want to get this a little tighter. Really coiled up, less lateral hip movement on the backswing. Downswing looks good.